What's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be doing something just tad bit different, nothing crazy, but it's going to help us later on. Now, last episode, we built these houses. Not bad, they're okay. Yeah, so last episode we made these houses. They're okay, not too good, not too bad, but you know what? They're fine. You may notice, if you look around, we added some more houses. I made some more houses last night. Now, these houses are pretty well the same. They just make it to where we can go into like these little narrow areas a little bit easier, just so we don't have, giant gaps everywhere. Unlike here, we're going to throw a tree or two here or something. I don't know yet, but we made some more houses. We have this one. It's basically same design style. It's just this one has a front porch instead of a side porch. It's kind of like this, just a little bit smaller. So pretty well same layout, nothing crazy. Chest, everything like that. And then over on this side, I think it was, I added one here. I did add more houses, so I forgot I could just freak him. Yeah. So this one has the side porch. It's basically the same house as the other ones. It's there. This one is also same thing right there. I do got to try and fix this up a little bit, but that'll be easy. This one's that. And then we added two more houses here. We have this one that is just a standard straight on with the path going to it. And then we have this one that is a side one. I actually wanted the front to be over here, but I couldn't do that. Or I did. I just somehow messed it up. But this house back here is pretty well going to be the only like lone one. I could add something here, but don't want to. I kind of want it to be the only lone house because then I can add trees and make it, kind of hidden. But we got two more houses here. I think I built these. And then over here is going to be like pretty packed. Right here has about 3 or 4. Yeah, so we made a new house. Nothing crazy. Pretty simple. And of course, it's nighttime, so it's a bedtime. Oosh. All right, but we are doing something different. Now, obviously, we have the windmill and the windmill and the markets. Now, the markets take wool. We're going to need a lot of wool. The windmill takes sails, which I think is also what? Okay, so I could do windmill sail just okay. So yeah, I can make it with wool like doing this, but I think we also have wool sitting on the windmill too, kind of as like a back. If not, it's just wooden fences, so we shouldn't have to worry too much. But the markets are going to take a lot of different colored wool. We're going to need it. We need our market. So last night, as you know, I ended last video, I made more houses and then I got all the materials for our new farm. Now I'm going to show you what the farm looks like real quick. I do have it here. It's sitting right over there. It's pretty simple. It's not overly crazy. So we're going to put grass down here just so it kind of looks like it's not floating. But it goes off a water wheel. Don't have anything to it. It's just a simple base wheel. And then you have gearbox and everything goes up. And all that connects onto a rotation bearing, which has shears to it. And then we're just going to fill that out with shears. And then we're going to throw our sheep in here. We can breed our sheep in here. And then we can just, shear them in here. And everything will go straight to the portable and go into this barrel. I'm going to swap that out with the oak shores just because it holds more. Nothing crazy, but I did get all the materials for it. So we are going to build that. So I'm going to head over and then, you'll get a time lapse of it. So enjoy. All right, so it should be done. Hopefully, I am gonna go back and check real quick because either way, I gotta bring the sheep over that I kidnapped while I was, off. So everything has shears in it. I just gotta put. I cannot hear. How sad. I can. Wow, I don't even have to get out. All right, so yeah, we're gonna do that. I'm gonna swap some dirt over just so we know we have grass in here that's constantly growing. That will take a bit for it to grow in, so I don't need to worry. What do you got? Bodzor. Oh wow, you actually got dye. I don't want to use my emeralds, Deirdre. Whatever. Who you spin at? Weave. Ouch. Never mind. Okay, time to die. Don't mess with me. I upgraded my sword. I got looting on this baby. I will take the leads though. I have so many leads. It's kind of sad. All right. So yeah, all that goes. I'm going to check, see if that actually finished because I don't know if the super glue went through. If not, I got to make new super glue. That was almost out. All right. So it did say it was done. Everything was set. I am going to get the sheep over there. Definitely not the cow because I don't need the cow over there to get sheep. That's not possible. So I'm going to bring these sheep over and then we're going to breed them to hopefully get more. And then hopefully we can start getting wool because I want this thing pretty packed. This thing is going to be packed to almost mob cramming, which I think is 24. I could make it a little bit more, but nah. Sheepy deepy. I do not have any iron. I might have some in that furnace in the house that I keep using. Might as well. It's technically my house. I made it. I built it. Yeah, we're most likely going to start working on the windmills today. Those should be pretty simple. It's just sails and like wood and maybe some stone. That's pretty simple. It's nothing crazy. But we do have to build 2, and then we need 2 extra mechanical bearings. Ooh, I just now thought about that. They were pretty easy to make. I have no iron. What a sad disappointment. I don't have any iron anywhere other than back over there, which I don't want to go to. Oh no. All right, well, we'll grab this other sheep and then we'll head back to the house, grab the iron. Can I grab the sheep thing? Yeah, we'll grab the iron, come back, and then we'll load this thing up with shears. I definitely need iron because I am running low. I had to make a new anvil, but that's that's fine, I guess. And here we go, sheep love. I think it's light gray sheep. Man, I need white sheep. I have a lot of white sheep or white areas for sheep. If not, I could just dye the sheep. I do gotta make sure that is rotating though. You stay in here. And that does. Perfect. That will shear them all. It will go around and basically get whatever. All right, there we go. Time to go back, hit some iron. All right, well, we're back and I made a lot more shears. Hopefully these should last for a bit. If not, I can add unbreaking to them, but I would have to sit here and wait for this to continue because I don't have any more levels. All right, well, we got the iron and the shears, so we're gonna head back to the sheep farm, add all the stuff in it, and hope to find more sheep that we can kidnap because I want to fill that thing up really quick. But we're also gonna start doing the windmills too, so I gotta get those prepped. All right, well, since those are actually white wool sheep, so since we have, or we're gonna probably have just strict white wool sheep, then I could probably just keep to this, and then I could just dye the sheep, or dye, what, not the I can't speak. I could probably dye the wool to whatever color we need for that one, so I shouldn't have to worry too much about that, and this should hold a decent amount. But we're gonna get the materials, hopefully for the windmills. I just gotta get everything for it, so let's go ahead and do that real quick. All right, so we got our windmill schematic. I'm gonna head over here and place it. Where's that spot? There's so many houses now, I'm kind of losing it. All right, right here. Oh, gotta rotate, go over one, and up one. I somehow misplaced that up. All right, so that is fine. I was gonna keep all this wheat here. I can probably add some houses on here, or probably a market, or actually I could probably keep this as an extra market area. All right, so that is there. It's gonna be a lot of oak wood, oak slab, stairs, stuff like that. So that should be pretty simple to make. Let's head back to our schematic cannon, put the schematic in with our clipboard, and get all the materials, that it says. So hopefully we don't have to wait forever. All right, so 32 cracked stone, 16 stone, 9. All right, so it's really nothing crazy. I can get the wood from, our wood farm, and then I can get the stone bricks in that little cave that's over there. So that shouldn't be too bad. So that's what we're gonna do real quick. I'm gonna get the wood. We're gonna make all the wood stuff, and then we'll make all of the whatever else it was, the stone stuff. Yeah. All right, so we just got all that wood stuff done. Honestly, it's not too much. I thought it was gonna be worse. No, we were okay. Revert that. We're gonna be doing 2 windmills, so I am gonna need double of these. Which good thing I have spruce here because that took a while. I literally had to run all the way down here to get spruce. Yeah, there's somewhere here, somewhere in this area. I had to run all the way over here to get some spruce. That was a pain, but that is all done. We do have some extras. I can make some more. I'm probably going to just because we're making 2, so I want to get them all in one. But I'm not gonna worry about that. And then all we have left is our stone stuff, and then that shouldn't be too bad. So I'm gonna head over, get the stone, and then we'll come back, make all the stone stuff, and then get the rest for the machine part. Hooray! All right, so we got all the stone stuff done. Now all we need is the mechanical bearing and 32 windmill sail. How do I make the sails? That's not how you spell sail. How do you make? Cool, that's a great way to say it. How do I make it? Do I have to buy them? I mean, I could do it that way too, but like, all right, well, guess we gotta do it that way. 2 stick, andesite alloy, and bit of black wool, which means we're gonna need a lot of stuff. I guess we gotta head back to the base to make it all, and I gotta go back there anyways for the mechanical bearing, so might as well. All right, so we need a lot of things. I need a mechanical bearing, which is a shaft, which I have up here, right there. Need an andesite casing, and then a slab. I have the slab. I just need the andesite casing, which means I need iron. Or no, I don't need iron. I just need a log. Do that. We'll go poop. We'll go bow. We'll do whoop. That way we got our mechanical bearing. I now can cut you off. Now we need 32. Oh man, 32 sails. How was it? Alloy, stick, wool. Hey, I'm struggling on wool. All right, so that should be fine. I need sticks. Where's the sticks at? All right, and then the only thing we need is 16 wool, and this should basically be where we have 32 directly, because I mean, once you make it, you get 2. So that should work, hopefully. Yeah, and I don't have wool over here, so I gotta head back to the sheep farm. Hope that my sheep are actually making wool. All right, you're not going. Nice to know. Well, let's head back to the sheep farm and hope that we have a lot of wool in there. All right, well, we're over at the sheep farm. I already made some, but we still have to wait for more sheep this year, which means I gotta wait constantly. Actually, there was you 2. There we go. Now I gotta wait for all these sheep to get wool, which is gonna take a bit. So I'm gonna stay here for a bit and hope these sheep actually get wool on them now. All right, so we finally got our 32 sails, which means we should be able to start building the first windmill. Now, obviously, I'm gonna have to do it again, so I gotta wait for more sheep to get sheared. That's gonna take a while. So let's head back to our schematic cannon, and then hopefully we have everything set. I'm really hoping, because if we don't, I'm gonna lose it. All right, so I'm gonna place these in, place that in. Those should be your, oh, wrong thing. Whoopsie. Those 2 are final things. So hopefully it should get started. So we're gonna test it out. We're gonna see if it actually works. So let's see if it works or not. Alright, our schematic has complete, and we're running pretty low on that super glue. I'm not feeling too fun about that. I don't want to make more because I had to take iron. Yeah, our windmill is done. We now have one that goes, and then all I got to do is just climb up to it and then right click it. We should be, I apparently forgot to do that when I had it. Oh, hello, Mr. Creeper. Can you give me 700 things of gunpowder? Blow up 0? Are you broke? Dang, dude. Alright, so we got all that. I'm going to throw schematic back in here. Actually need to take the next piece of log, and then we're going to take sand just to tower up there. Then we can get it started, and then that thing is gonna run constantly. But look at it, it's actually not bad. Once we have the trees and everything, it'll definitely look better. But I made a mechanical bearing instead of a windmill bearing, so that was fun to know. All right, so we should be able to right click. It's all glued, no issues, perfect. All right, there we go. And our windmill is windmilling, perfect. Which now means we have to build another one. Fun, because I need more stone. Okay, so we got our next windmill spot. All we gotta do is just get rid of these, because I forgot to do it last time, but that's why you see me rush in and get everything. So that was a great saying, and then the machine decided to stop work. Machines decided to stop work because I made the wrong type of bearing. Now I gotta make another windmill bearing. All right, so we'll throw that in. I'm gonna just throw that in there. I'm gonna throw my clipboard back in there because I gotta make another clipboard. All right, so we need stone. Again, good thing I have cobblestone in my inventory for some reason. Okay, I'm gonna just let this sit here and cook up real quick. Let's go ahead and get all the wood stuff set. So I need 20 oak fences again. Alright, so I got pretty well everything thrown in except for the wall. I still gotta check this wall. I definitely need to breed these sheep a lot more just so, you know, anytime I come back here, we have wool. But also, I need to make it to where I can have it to where these are just going constantly and I don't have to worry about it. Like, I don't know if I want to put these under, I could put the wool one. Why do you guys still not have, okay, never mind. I'm a little bit stupid. I could definitely make it to where, you know, the farm is underground just so it's going and then the belt come up just so it's like that. And that would probably make it a little bit easier, but we have 31 in here. There should be plenty. Do I have any andesite? I don't. No. Oh no, I gotta make more, which probably tells me I need more iron. And that I don't have. Actually, I do. It's back at that. Just at the house, man. Oh, yeah. So all I need is just more of the, whatever these are, alloys. Yeah, but I need iron, which means I gotta run back to the house, get the iron, come back, smelt it, did make it. That's great. Oh, time to go back, I guess, after I sleep, because that's way too scary. All right, well, we're back. Time to grab my iron. Oh, look, nuggets. Do I need those? Actually, I'd make andesite. You know what? Don't need diorite. That's going to be practically useless for now. What did I need? I need 6. I need 10 more andesite alloys. All right, well, we're going to smelt this iron real quick, and then we'll make our sails, hopefully. Please tell me I got coal in here. Okay. Ooh, was low. All right, well, I made the mills, or not, what? I made the sails. We did 54 just because if I want to have extra, God forbid a guy want to keep some extra. All right, I'm going to make something else at some point later on. So we're going to head back. It's so much running around. I wish I had a jetpack. I could make one, but then I gotta make the mechanical craft. Those take a lot on itself. So do I want to? Not really. I'll wait till I make trains and stuff like that. But we're gonna head back. We're gonna start. You're not mad at me, right? Why were you running at me? I don't want to know. I don't want to go back. Yeah, we're gonna start working on a windmill, and then after that we will end the video there. But wait, a windmill starting, and then I just gotta wait for wool. So I'm gonna sit here in AFK once the video's done and just wait for wool, farming these sheep constantly. All right, so our sale is here, 32. I'm just gonna bonk 32, throw that in there, and our thing is correct. Yes, it is. All right, well, we will start that and enjoy a secondary time lapse. Alrighty, our final windmill is complete. We now have some sort of power. It's definitely not good, but I gotta see how much it can actually make, because if I do it for the farms, then we're gonna need so much. I also gotta try and figure out how much the farms would need, because, you know, we have a lot of farms. We got these two, we got this one, we got this one. I'm probably gonna get rid of one of these and add more houses at some point, but I don't know yet. So, but yeah, we got 2 windmills. I put them this way for some reason. I don't know why, but we did, so that's what we're gonna do. But we are gonna end today's video here. So thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on to the next one. Goodbye.